Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is the Narcissistic Resistance, and this resistance video is sponsored by contribution from C. And here's her story. Hi, Ollie. First, I want to thank you for your channel. I've been in a daze for the past week after really realizing what really happened to me and angry. I live in a covert narcissist guest house, and she's been feeding off me for the past 8 years while posing as my friend. After an onslaught of things happening, I just backed off, stopped engaging her month by month. She knows my situation and knows exactly how to play me. I've been so traumatized by being thrown out of the house constantly as a teenager that I will never leave her. I used to work and give her money, but lost my jobs and have been on assistance while going back to school. I feed her so much that she doesn't even ask me for rent anymore, and she knows I can't afford it anyway, and that makes me feel so lame. And it reinforces everything negative my mother put in me when I did have a small sum of money. I spent it on myself and felt guilty and would feel forced to explain and devalue what I got. I couldn't give her my money and my soul, so I tried to rebel, but it felt horrible. Just a little background. So this past month, I have been avoiding her, not answering the door when she knocks and not responding to any of the gifts she leaves at my door. I left her a postcard and just talked about the weather and signed my name. I didn't explain why I haven't been speaking to her or anything. I know this is going to sound strange, but I knew something was coming when the flies started coming. Whenever I'm deeply depressed, flies would randomly come into my house between the hours of 2 and 3:30 p.m. every day like clockwork, and I would never even open my door and would have the AC on for all of them to get in. It always just felt strange or evil. So the other day, after realizing I haven't had any flies this summer, instead of 1 or 2 flies, 6 or 7 flies came into the house around the same time, and every time I killed one, another one would just pop up 5 minutes later from some random place, and I knew something serious was coming. The next day, while watching your videos, I heard her aggressively knocking at my door to the point where I just sat up like a deer in the headlights. I felt angry and I felt chased down. So I went to the window and saw her aggressively walking away to her house, and I knew in that moment that I had ignored her more than any other time in the 8 years I've lived here. I knew again within that moment something was coming for me. So today, when I went outside, I saw that she left some mail for me. It was a letter from my overt narcissist mother, addressed to her, not me. She had obviously opened the letter, read the letter, and drew a little poop drawing with this sad face on the back of the letter. She knows how much my mother triggers me and everything to get a letter, read it, and then give it to me with nothing, no response like, oh, I read the letter, or oh my gosh, your mother, does nothing. Just left me the letter and gave me some coupons for Victoria's Secret. When I saw that she had wrote to her, every kind of feeling just shot through me, every single feeling imaginable, and I decided to take a walk to the grocery store and clear my mind. I realized that this is a tactic to get me worked up, to get me to go to her because I haven't spoken to her, both of them, and to just feed off of it because she obviously knows it's going to work me up. I realize they have probably been working together this whole time. I realize that I can't deal with this anymore. This is affecting every part of my life, and it's never going to end. So I'm another black Cinderella, and my brain is so foggy I can't think. I got A's. I got A's in English, and now I can't even type right. I want to make my own YouTube channel, but I fear my mother will see it and try to sue me for defamation or slander. Even though I would be telling the truth, I read somewhere that even if I change their names, it's easy to figure out who I'm talking about. I can still be sued. Not if you're telling the truth. And they'd have to find a lawyer that would take the case, and they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. What they will do, okay, what they will do, because your mother's already shown what her tactic is to build flying monkeys and get them to gang up on you. Believe me, going on YouTube is going to incite her, and she will have her flying monkeys attack you like no other. Like no other. This is just an observation I've made. I've seen some of the nastiest attacks come from black women. When they get in packs and start attacking on social media, look out. Look out. I know this will be the first thing she tries to do, and will give her some sort of avenue back into my life. I see that you have no fear when you talk about them. Is that because you are confident they won't sue? I don't care if they do. Because if they sue, here's the thing you have to understand. If they sue you for slander of what you're saying, they're going to have to prove what you're saying is false. So, there's something called, depositions, where not only do they get to ask you get to ask them questions. So not only do they have to prove that you're lying, you get to prove that they're lying, get the chance to cross-examine them, and then they have to be able to defend their lies. Can they do that? I pray somebody tries to, I pray for it. When my daughter's therapist threatened to sue me, I went on YouTube and begged, sue me. You know why? Because I'm going to be able to ask questions on cross-examining. You're going to have to get through the depositions. They ain't going to sue shit. It's all talk and bluster. They make it like you're sued, now you just got to sit here and that's not how it works. Not how it works. What do you know about this? Have they tried to sue you or ruin your channel? The only thing they can do is try to make negative comments on my channel, which they do, and contact my subscribers directly, which he does, and tries to get them to not contribute and not donate. That's it. That's it. That's all they can do. That's all she can do. And when she does it, she'll be exposed. And if you're able to build a YouTube channel with followers and subscribers, they're not only going to be fighting you, they fight everybody. And then they learn pretty quick that this is a losing proposition. And if she's anything like my father, she'll just keep running into that brick wall over and over and over and over again. And yeah, you haven't seen Bunny Rabbit because he's down the shore. He's on White Trash Island, everybody. That's why you haven't seen him. Drunky the fuck clown will swear on her grave it's not him now. That's what you have to deal with. You'll have to deal with. Even though you're no contact, by doing this, you're not going to be as no contact. It's going to be there for the world to see. And you will see her implode. I read that my story can be protected by my helping others. Absolutely. It's very vague language online, and I don't want to step into a booby trap with her trying to sabotage me. I can feel my teenage rage again, and I haven't read the letter. Every letter that she's written me I've thrown away, but I'm kind of curious to see what she wrote. Should I read it? I feel paranoid. I finally finished all my classes and I'm transferring to Cal State University this fall. I need to get out of here, but I feel so weak. I feel like someone else, another narcissist, will just see me and I'll be in a worse off situation. I can't go around looking for a place weak and desperate, and I have to wait until school starts in August to get my financial aid. I know this isn't well written. I tried to use the voice record and that got annoying. It it really is hard to even begin to try to explain things. I went no contact in early 2009, so I haven't heard a voice or read anything in all that time. I've been made to feel so wrong and lame that I'm paranoid and I'm afraid that if I move out and something bad happens, that'll be it for me. Like some random thing, some documents didn't go through or anything. Looking back, I've never had a real relationship with anyone. All I fear, all I feel is fear and anger. I want to do this right, moving out in my channel, but I've tried talking about this for so long and have been shunned by everyone that I don't even know how to feel anymore. I can feel my brain trying to dilute everything I learn every day, like building a sandcastle in the water, sweeping everything away. I'll write to you again more clear-headed. Thank you for your time. Carissa. Start your YouTube channel, Carissa. Slowly and but surely, you're figuring out you can do things on your own. I understand that fear. And I'm going to tell you what, that fear is just something many people in society are going through because of economy and the way the country's going. We all are having that fear. All right. The fact that you haven't opened the letter from that woman for 3 years, keep doing what you're doing. All right. You will see by putting your story out there, Carissa, by putting your story out there and having people comment on it like they will comment in this video, you will see that you're not alone, that there is strength in numbers, and we have numbers. I mean, that's what my family figured out real quick. Every time they try their bullshit, every time they try, he gets lit up in the comments. He gets lit up and made fun of. He's a joke. That's what you can do to your mother. Starting your own YouTube channel allows you to take the narcissist's strength and use it against them. That's why I'm so effective in what I do to the narcissist, is I can take the narcissist's strength, their perceived strength, and use it against them. Because that perceived strength is always their weakness, is what they don't want you to know is their weakness. And what you're doing by starting channels like this and talking about it is you're reaching in and pulling out the narcissist's soul and showing it to the world. Showing it to them. Letting them know, I got you. I know who you are. I know what you're about. Now I'm going to show it to everybody. Go ahead, jump in the comments. I dare you. Call me a liar. I dare you. Explain it to them like I explained it to my daughter's therapist and go ahead, sue me. Go ahead, please. Please. I'm not religious, but please, baby Jesus in heaven and God, let somebody sue me. Please. Please. I would love to get these people in deposition, and so don't be afraid of them. Don't be afraid of their lies. All your mother's proven here, what she's going to do is she's going to try to build flying monkeys to turn against you. That's it. And it's funny, it's another Black Cinderella. There are so many like you, Carissa, so many Black women that have been abused by their mothers in this way, and all over my channel. So I would expect a lot of them to be responding, a lot of you guys to be responding in here, okay? Trade you guys information, help each other out. All right, and start your YouTube channel. Get out of this situation, the living situation you're in. Okay? And you know what? The fly thing sounds a little nutty, but I believe it. I don't think there's no spirituality and we don't get signals. We absolutely get signals all the time. Absolutely do. And if you notice, every time Obama told a lie, there was flies swarming around, swarming. And when they always say when flies are around, there's a problem. The big black flies, there's a problem. Some kind of spiritual evil. You know, flies, not the little fruit fly gnats, the giant. She's talking giant flies. So, thank you so much for your contribution. Thank you for your story. I really appreciate it. I'm glad I read it on the channel because I think it'll help. I think it's going to help a lot of people. Thank you to everybody watching. Please leave any opinions or advice in the comment section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, a narcissist you'd like to expose, you'd like to set up a Skype chat, phone call, have a private video made, or a Facebook chat, or you'd like to sponsor a video for someone who can't afford one, or just sponsor the channel in general, help keep the lights on, pay the rent, get new equipment, see the channel grow in general, you know what to do with the PayPal and email links in the description box. And if you're still unclear, wait for the instructional video link to pop up on the screen at the end of this video to walk you through all of that. Please like and share this video wherever you can. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and be sure to click the subscription bell to be notified of all my video uploads. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been the Narcissistic Resistance. Take care.